Second time in just a few weeks today, crews closed a busy bridge for emergency repairs. Now, this closure impacts the northbound lanes of the 291 bridge over the Missouri River. 41 Action News reporter Brian Abel talked with MoDOT about the closure.
Well, Krista, the closure isn't tying up traffic too much tonight because, well, there isn't much traffic to be tied up. But it is one of the only ways to get across the Missouri River if you're traveling between Independence and Liberty. The next closest, about 10 miles away on I-435. MoDOT says a detour there is not necessary because this south side bridge, which is much newer, can handle all the weight of the 11,000 vehicles the north side sees every single day.
Just in the last 2 years, there's been significant acceleration of the rust and corrosion on some of the main structural members.
Kidwell says the bridge wasn't necessarily going to fall into the water today, but the damage seriously concerned engineers, adding they do not want to push the envelope of public safety. It's hard to believe with such a massive structure that is 291 northbound's bridge that such a small piece of the puzzle could cause the whole thing to be shut down. But that's exactly what happened when MoDOT, on routine maintenance, you can see right up there, they found deterioration right by that orange paint, far more than they expected. The closure will likely last for several weeks. MoDOT told me they won't have an answer for what repairs are needed or how much those repairs will cost for at least the next week.
If we're going to go in there, we want to make the bridge good, for as long as we can, another 10 or 20 years.
Finding the cash for this repair or any in the future is becoming difficult, raising the chances that more closures could come.
Our budget is projected to drop to $325 million in about a year from now, a little over a year. It takes us at least $485 million just to maintain what's already out there, not build anything new.
Which means those who use this bridge may feel those budget cuts indefinitely.
Worst case is if we don't think that this thing is fixable for the money. If it's just basically going to be a new bridge, we don't have the money for a new bridge. And we'll stay in this head-to-head configuration until the funding scenario changes.
And Governor Jay Nixon will be here tomorrow morning at the now closed 66-year-old bridge. He'll be pressing state lawmakers to pass pending legislation that would invest in Missouri roads and bridges. Reporting live in Sugar Creek, Brian Abel, 41 Action News.